The Nikon Z7 III has become one of the most talked about cameras in the mirrorless world, yet its release remains shrouded in mystery. While Nikon has already unveiled the Z63, photographers and enthusiasts have been eagerly anticipating a high-resolution counterpart to complete the lineup. The prolonged silence around the Z7 III raises questions. Why hasn't Nikon launched the successor to the popular Z70 II yet? More importantly, what can we realistically expect when the Z7 III finally arrives? The answer goes beyond market timing or technology readiness. It reflects Nikon's attempt to strategically position its cameras in an increasingly competitive market. Is the Z7 III merely a placeholder bridging the gap to the Z8, or will it establish its own identity, offering features and performance that justify its place in Nikon's lineup? The anticipation is palpable as photographers look for a camera that balances high-resolution imaging, advanced performance, and practicality. Let's dive into the details and explore what this camera might bring to the table. The design of the Nikon Z7 III is expected to balance tradition with thoughtful refinement. The Z70 II earned praise for its compact yet ergonomic form factor, and Nikon seems likely to maintain this approach with the Z7 III. Reports suggest the camera will continue using a robust, weather-sealed magnesium alloy body, a hallmark of Nikon's mirrorless system. This ensures durability for professional landscape, studio, and travel photographers who often shoot in challenging conditions. Grip comfort and weight distribution, which have been key selling points of the previous generation, are expected to carry over. Photographers who spend long hours shooting handheld should feel right at home. However, the Z7 III could introduce a newly designed electronic viewfinder EVF. Historically, Nikon has trailed competitors like Sony and Canon in EVF performance, so a major upgrade here would be significant. A high-resolution EVF with faster refresh rates and minimal blackout would provide a more immersive and precise shooting experience, particularly for high-detail work. Additionally, the Z7 may feature a 3.2-inch 4-axis tilting LCD touchscreen, similar to recent Nikon models. This would improve flexibility for low and high-angle shooting, making it more adaptable in both studio and outdoor environments. There's speculation that the design could borrow elements from both the Z7/Z6 and the more robust Z8, potentially creating a form factor that is slightly bulkier to accommodate improved cooling and advanced video capabilities while remaining portable enough for on-the-go photographers. Overall, Nikon seems poised to strike a middle ground, a body that maintains portability and ergonomics while subtly upgrading durability, usability, and advanced features. When it comes to performance, the Nikon Z7 III is rumored to prioritize stills excellence over raw speed, reflecting Nikon's traditional philosophy for its high-resolution cameras. Early reports suggest the Z7 III could feature a stacked or partially stacked 45.7 megapixel sensor, maintaining the resolution of the Z70 II, but with improved readout speeds. This would reduce rolling shutter effects and enhance autofocus tracking, a critical factor for professionals shooting fast-moving subjects. There are even whispers that Nikon has tested prototypes with 61 or 67 megapixel sensors sourced from Sony or TowerJazz, though most experts expect the final product to favor refinement over extreme megapixel counts. While the Z63 has been heavily video-focused, the Z7 III seems set to uphold its stills-first identity, catering to photographers who value detail, dynamic range, and color fidelity above all else. Nevertheless, The Z7 III will likely receive modest video upgrades to remain relevant for hybrid shooters. Rumors indicate possible support for internal 10-bit video, including H, 265 and PRAWS RAW formats, with potential for 6K or even 8K recording at 30 frames per second. While this may not position the Z7 III as a video powerhouse, it ensures the camera can participate in modern hybrid workflows without compromising its core strength in still photography. Another notable potential feature is a mechanical shutter, absent in Nikon's larger Z8 and Z9. This would be a strategic addition for photographers who require flash sync speeds, controlled lighting performance, and maximum dynamic range. The mechanical shutter could also serve as a differentiator within Nikon's increasingly electronic forward lineup, appealing to those who prefer traditional photographic tools while still benefiting from modern tech. The Z7 III is expected to leverage the X-Speed 7 processor, already powering the Z63 and Z8. This chipset would facilitate faster data throughput, more responsive AI-driven autofocus, and improved power efficiency. Burst shooting is projected to reach 10 to 15 frames per second, slightly slower than the Z8's 30 fps, but more than sufficient for landscape, studio, and event photographers focused on high-resolution stills. Beyond raw performance, the Z7 III is shaping up to define Nikon's strategic segmentation. With multiple full-frame cameras already offering around 45 megapixels, Nikon must distinguish the Z7 III through specialization rather than simply chasing specs. In body image stabilization, IBIS is expected to see significant improvements, potentially matching the 8 stops of stabilization in the Z63 and incorporating focus point VR, which selectively stabilizes based on the focus point to ensure sharper handheld results. Autofocus is another area poised for refinement. The Z72's AF system, while solid, lagged behind Sony's real-time tracking and Canon's dual-pixel AF2. The Z7 III is likely to inherit advanced subject recognition algorithms from the Z8 and Z63, enabling sophisticated face, eye, animal, and vehicle tracking. This is essential for professional photographers capturing unpredictable subjects, from wildlife to sports. Connectivity upgrades are also expected, including 5G HZ Wi-Fi, dual UHS-2 card slots, and Bluetooth Low Energy LoE. These features will not only speed up data capture, but also ensure rapid file transfer in the field, making the Z7 III a practical tool for both studio and outdoor shoots. Some high-end features, however, are unlikely to make the cut. Pixel shift multi-shot capabilities, capable of producing 180 megapixel composite images on the Z8, may remain exclusive to flagship models. Likewise, while 8K video could be supported, thermal and cooling limitations of the Z7 may restrict extended recording durations compared to the Z8. Pricing will also be crucial. Industry expectations place the Z7 III between the $2,500 Z63 and the $4,000 Z8, likely around $3,000, $3,300. This positions it directly against competitors like the Sony A7RV and Canon EOS R5, both renowned for their high-resolution performance. While the competition is fierce, the Z7 III's combination of detailed stills, refined stabilization, and usability could appeal to a niche of photographers who prioritize image fidelity over extreme speed or video capabilities. The Nikon Z7 III isn't just another mirrorless camera. It's a strategic move by Nikon in the mid to high-end segment. Positioned between the Z8/Z9 and the hybrid-focused Z63, it aims to deliver high-resolution, stills-first performance in a refined, approachable package. While not chasing extreme burst rates or video specs, it promises outstanding image quality, advanced autofocus, improved stabilization, and practical usability at a fair price. Delayed but highly anticipated, the Z7 III could become a key tool for photographers prioritizing precision, detail, and consistency. Its focus on stills sets it apart in a multi-purpose market.